Hello and assalamu alaikum guys, my name is Muhammad Ali and welcome. This is Excel tutorial number 1 and let us get started. The tutorial will be really fast because it is just an introduction and we don't want to waste our too much time in an introduction. So basically this is Excel 2013, 2016 is same, 2007 and 2010 are a little bit different, but from 2007 to 2016 above are required for these tutorials. So let us get started. Okay, so on your right, you have these pre-made templates of things like student calendar or academic calendar. On your left, you have all the recent opened files. Okay, so let us get started. I'm gonna go to the blank sheet or blank workbook, and this is the workbook. This is the workbook. A workbook is a book. Okay, and in a book we have pages, so these are the pages. This is sheet 1, means a page 1, page 2, page 3, and you can add how much you want. Okay, so on the top you have these close buttons and you have this thing is called a ribbon. A ribbon is a menu. Like if you go to Notepad, you have this menu, file menu, edit menu, format menu. These are the same in here, like view menu in here. You have view menu in here. So this is the menu, but they gave it a different and beautiful shape. So it is called now a ribbon. A ribbon has tabs in here. What we call a menu is now called a tab. A tab, home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, formulas tab, and so on. So this is called the quick access toolbar. Basically, you can quickly access other things in here, like new. I want to add and I want to create a new workbook. I can quickly create a new workbook rather than going in here and going to new and selecting the blank. I can directly click in here and a new workbook will be created, and that's why this is called a quick access toolbar, because you can access a lot of commands quickly from here. Let's come down. This is our working area. We call it a sheet. Basically it contains columns and rows. Okay, so the combination of a column and a row is called a cell. So this is a cell. A little box in here is a cell. A cell has an address. For example, this cell is E6. So you can see in the name box or called address box, it says E6. Okay, so this is the E6 cell. You can select a couple of cells together like this. Okay, or this cell. The selected cell is called active cell, or the selected cells are called the active cells. So now how do we type something? We type something by just typing directly, or selecting the cell, pressing F2 to edit it, or going in here and typing. Same thing. This is called a formula bar. Okay, I type Ali. That would be my name. Now I forgot to add Muhammad before it. Okay, so I want to type Muhammad, but I can't. Okay, because the previous data gets erased. So how can I overcome this problem? It's really simple. All you need to do is double click in here and go back Muhammad, or you can go to the cell F2 and now it is edited, or you can go to the cell and go in here, and that's all. That's the way it works. Okay, so I have done a lot of steps in here, didn't I? So I want to go back some couple of steps. I can press Control Z, Control Z, Control Z a lot of time, and I'll reach the point I want to reach. Or I want to redo something, Control Y, Control Y, Control Y is used for redoing. But if I want to redo a lot of steps, it's really a hassle. It's really a problem thing, but that I have to press Control F couple of times, and that is not good. Well, what I can do is go in here and click in this button down, and I can select couple 8 actions. I can undo 8 actions at once. So when I click this and go down and just left click, and I'll be back to the normal. Similarly, I can redo all the steps. Next thing is, let's say I want to type 1, then 2, and I select both of them. Now you see this black cross. When you're in here on the dot, you can drag it and it will autofill it. It is called autofill. But what if you want only 1 and 2 to be repeated a couple of times? Okay, let's see. When I drag this, it doesn't repeat 1 and 2. It actually brings me the incremented number. What I can do is I can click in here and say copy cells, and now you can see the cells have been copied. Okay, another thing would be, if you have student 1. So you can click in here and drag it down and you have student until 17. Isn't it good? Let's say students and the subjects they have. Let's say subject 1 and let us drag it until 5. Now I need some numbers in here. Okay, so I'll type some numbers. Just wait for me what I'm doing. Don't get confused. It's just something I always do to get a lot of numbers, like from 60 to 100. I want the number. Control Enter, and I have all the numbers. I'm gonna teach you these tricks really soon, so don't worry. And I'm gonna paste them as values. Now, what I want is I want the sum of the numbers, the addition of the numbers. Number one, what I can do, I can say total and down equals this plus this plus this plus this plus this. Well, that is one of the hardest way if you want to do this. The second way would be saying sum and then selecting the cell. This is J5, right? So you can say J5 from J5 colon 2 and 5. Okay, so this gets selected and you want to the sum of these all numbers. The third way would be equals sum. Well, this is a formula basically. We are using a formula. So I can select all these and, well, I need to do this sum if I want to do this sum. Even this is the easiest one. If I want to this sum do with like 1000 records, that would be really problematic for me because I have to put this formula everywhere. But do remember that we can actually drag this down and copy the formula, copy the content. Well, we can do so. Now it has been copied everywhere. Okay, and this is working perfectly. And thank you very much for watching. If you have any problem, you have any question, you have any query, make sure to put it in the comment box below. And if it was helpful, make sure to say thanks and go to the next tutorial. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.